I don't even know if I mentioned it yet or not, but I know I've had a few rants about RFK. I can't tell you how much I despise that rusty door hinge voiced freak. He's going to talk about how this or that food, is bad for you, and this isn't natural, and you need to do this and that. Meanwhile, not only has the man had parasites, he's been a dopehead, which he admits. And it's funny to me how when these people, it's these conservatives always want to rant about what's healthy, and you notice they're always, and yeah, I do count him as a conservative in this particular case anyway. They always want to talk about how eating meat is super. It's natural. It's natural. That's the way to go. Your teeth aren't even meant to do it. I mean, it's pretty logical. Just look at the science. And by the way, I'm not a vegan. I don't know if I might be at some point in the future, but I'm not now. So this isn't some sort of judgment. Your teeth can't chew through it. And it just gets worse as you get older. You can bet he's got a row of fake teeth. You notice they just want to eat whatever they want to eat. And they have this weird warrior fantasy. You know he does. Whips his shirt off every time he gets the chance. They got this weird, I don't know, it's like they always want to prove how manly they are. And they want to look like they're some kind of great warrior out of time or something like that, like they're a barbarian. So it's always a meat thing. But they want to talk about this or that, like if it's not natural, it's immediately deadly. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. There's lots of things that aren't natural that aren't necessarily going to put you in a box, okay? It's best to go as natural as you can, for sure. But natural would also involve eating the meat raw. Unless you have some sort of harvest of naturally occurring stoves. Or does he cook it out on some rocks with, a bunch of sticks that he rubbed together? You notice, too, these kind of people, when they want to talk about what's natural and what's healthy, work never seems to come into play. You ever notice that? Like, it's your diet. It's not your workplace. You know what's natural? I'm sure of this. Standing on a concrete floor for 10 hours a day. You know what that'll do to your feet? I can tell you. That's very unnatural. They never seem to get around to talking about that. You notice that? Never seem to get around to that point. It's just, oh, well, you ate a Twinkie, so, that's why you're hurting right there. It's the Twinkie. I mean, we live in a cartoon, I swear. It's no wonder you got these people running around talking about the Matrix and simulations and all that. I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but I don't blame them for thinking it. This is nonsense. You couldn't make this up. A lot of people want to reference idiocracy, and I created my own term, moronarchy. We're in a moronarchy. I was pronouncing that better. I must be sleep deprived. Anyway, that's what it is. It's worse. It's worse. If you made this stuff up, it just wouldn't come off as believable. So no problem with eating. You're supposed to sit there and get big slabs of meat from a mammoth and then go stand on a concrete floor for 10, 12 hours a day. Oh, and by the way, according to some laws anyway, I don't know if this is a state or a federal thing, an employer can work you 7 12s, wait a minute, actually it might be 10 12s in a row before you get a day off. And that's on a concrete floor. Super, that's natural too, right? With your naturally occurring steel toe boots. Never get around to that. Never mention it. Has he ever mentioned anything about footwear? You know, you got to wear hard hats in places like that too. Are they naturally occurring? How are people buying this stuff? I don't understand this. I'm sure I'll think of more later, but this is, I've been wondering if I'd mention that or not. I've been making quite a few videos, and I really need to start writing this stuff out. But I don't know what I've mentioned or what I've just thought about, but nobody talks about the concrete floors. I don't know. Anything else, anything that's making the corporation money, you know, that's perfectly fine. It's not natural, but that's perfectly fine. Not an issue at all. Just keep doing that. Just stay away from the little Debbie, you know. More later.